Today, guys, we're going to be checking out one of the most expensive CSGO inventories in existence. Let's get right into it. By the way, guys, real quick before we get into it, I just want to let you guys know that if you are in the market of buying or selling CSGO skins for real money, basically you can sell skins for real cash and buy whatever you want with them, or you can buy skins for a much lower price. Check out Skinport. I do have an affiliate link in the description down below, and if you do buy or sell anything after using my link, it does directly support the channel, and I appreciate the support, so thank you. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Chiba here, and today we're back at it again with another legit video, and today we're going to be checking out a pretty insane inventory. It is basically the #1 most expensive inventory according to SteamAnalyst. So if you go to SteamAnalyst and then you click on the top 500 inventories, it'll take you to this list right here. And of course, at the #1 spot is Megalodon 888 with a $225,000 inventory. So guys, we're going to check it out. So this is his actual Steam profile right here, and let's click on his inventory, and here we go, boys. All right, so on page #1, he has a Falchion Ultraviolet factory unit. Let's check it out in game. So how clean does this skin look in game? Okay, so overall, it has a 0.62 float, which is actually very close to the best float possible, and honestly, not gonna lie, this is actually incredibly clean. Well, I mean, it is factory new, so what do you expect, right? But yeah, this is one of the cleanest Falchion Ultraviolets I've ever seen in my entire life. So pretty cool, honestly. Oh, and there's more, ladies and gentlemen. There is so much more. He also has a bunch of other skins, plus a Navaja Doppler. Here's a Gut Doppler as well. He has a Huntsman Damascus Steel factory new as well, plus a Huntsman Ruby, a factory new Howl, a factory new Deagle Blaze, a factory new Fire Serpent, a pair of well-worn Crimson Weave gloves, as well as a pair of field-tested Spearmint gloves. And that's just the first page, boys. Moving on to page #2, he has a pair of factory new Foundation gloves. Hold up, I gotta see what these look like. And yep, they are just, okay, it's a 0.69 float, so really, really good. And these are very clean. I've had some pairs of these before, and they looked really battle scarred every single time. But these are insanely clean, and I'm definitely a big fan of them. So yeah, if I were to rate the gloves, I would give it a 10 out of 10 for its wear. But that's not what we do here. We're here to rate the entire overall inventory. Anyways, he also has a M4A1S Night Factory new, plus an M4 Poseidon. He has a M9 Ruby. All right, and it has a 0.06 float, so it's not the best float in the world. And you can see there are tons of scratches all over it. So like, obviously it's an absolutely ridiculous skin, but not the best condition I've ever seen for like Ruby M9s. He has like more skins on this page, but we're going to move on to the next page because we're just here to check out all the highlights. He has multiple Blood in the Waters. He has some Neo Noirs, Hyper Beasts, you know, whatever. He just has lots of dope skins, plus a Talon Vanilla. Of course, you can't forget about his Paracord Urban Mast Field Tested. That doesn't matter. He has a Talon Doppler Fac New, a Fac New Bowie Marble Fade. He has a Minware Skeleton Blue Steel. Plus, there's a StatTrak Minware Op Wildfire, a Butterfly Slaughter Fac New. And then there's another StatTrak Op Wildfire for some reason. I don't know why. I guess he just likes collecting, right? And then on page #5, he has a StatTrak Field Tested Howl. Here's a pair of Field Tested Hedge Maze gloves, another Deagle Blaze, a Bayo Vanilla. Here's a Minware Black Lamb. Here's a Minimalware Kara Autotronic, a Field Tested Butterfly Ultraviolet, a Skeleton Vanilla, Flip Gamma Doppler. He has 4 different Butterfly Fades. Now, I'm going to check all of them out in game just to see like if they are good floats or whatever. All right, so the first one, it actually has a decent amount of purple, but overall not the best pattern in the world, but not gonna lie, it's still pretty cool. The second one definitely has a lot more yellow, so it's not as good of a fade. Yeah, the third one's a little bit better, but it's still not like 100% fade or anything. And then the fourth one, I think this one probably has the best fade out of anything. So overall, he has a pretty dope butterfly fade collection. He also has a field tested Dragon Lore, a factory new Bayo Doppler, plus a factory new Karambit Brightwater. He has more Hedge Maze gloves for some reason. He has a pair of Imperial Plaids and then some Amphibious gloves too. Plus an M9 Marble Fade, an M9 Doppler, a Butterfly Tiger Tooth, and another M9 Doppler, but this one's a different phase. On page #6, he has a field-tested M9 Black Lamb. He has a Bayo Gamma Doppler. He has a Minware Kara Lore. Let's check this out in game real quick, because like lore knives, like especially Karambit lores, if you get them in like minimal wear or factory new with a good float, they can look super clean. Yeah, this is a 0.08 float, so this is almost the best float you can possibly get for a Kara Lore. But the corner, it's not the best. He also has a StatTrak Talon Sapphire. Let's check this out, because this is worth so much money. Oh my god. But unfortunately, it doesn't have an amazing float. So as you can see, there are a ton of scratches on it, so it is far from being clean. So, because in my opinion, if you're gonna get yourself a Talon Sapphire or like a Kara Sapphire, you got to make sure it looks good first. Now, I'm not saying this looks terrible or anything, but I'm just saying it could look a little bit cleaner. Anyways, he also has a Stiletto Sapphire too, and hopping in game 0.03 float. So this actually looks quite a bit cleaner than the other one. So I feel like I'd rather use this than the Talon just based off of like how it looks, based on like the float and everything. So yeah, pretty cool skin. He also has a StatTrak Huntsman Ruby. Here's a Kara phase 2. Here's a minimal wear pair of Arid gloves. He has an Ursus Fade, a Ursus Sapphire 2. Let's check it out. I want to check out as many of these sapphires as possible. And this one has a 0.01 float and it looks pretty much flawless. I don't see any scratches whatsoever on it. So definitely a dope skin in my opinion. Oh yeah, and he has a Kara Sapphire too. And his Kara Sapphire has a 0.05 float and it's not that great. The corner is absolutely disgusting. Like it is missing so much blue. And then there's some like little scratches right here. So overall, not a great sapphire in my opinion. Oh yeah, he also has a factory new Dragon Lore. He has a factory new Op the Prince. He has a factory new Op Gun Gear and then a minimal wear one too, just to flex, right? Just overall, he has so many high tier skins. Moving on to page number 7. Oh yeah, here we go, boys. Here we go. He has a pair of factory new Shadow Dagger sapphires. He has another Op Gun Gear minimal wear. He has a pair of field tested Fade gloves. A StatTrak factory new Kara Sapphire. Hold up. Because if this has a better float than the other one, okay, it's a 0.03 float and it looks so much better. Okay, this is what a Kara Sapphire is supposed to look like when it has a pretty good float. Like just overall, the entire blade is clean except for the corner. There's like a little bit missing, but overall, not too bad for StatTrak Fact New. He also has a minimal wear Akihabara Accept, a minimal wear Dragon Lore, multiple M9 Bayo Gamma Dopplers, some more Dopplers, and some Autotronics, you know, just random stuff. And he has a Flip Emerald. Let's check it out. So a 0.01 float, so a really good float, and overall, this is pretty clean. I don't see any scratches whatsoever on it, besides right here, obviously, but other than that, this is pretty damn clean. He also has a Bayo Emerald as well too, 0.03 float. So yeah, there's a little bit of scratches right here, but yeah, other than that though, yeah, like this is also pretty clean. Yeah, there's some scratches here too, but I like I'm just like looking for like the tiniest little scratches, but I mean that's what you kind of look for when it comes to like high tier skins. Like you look at like if you get a skin that's completely clean with no scratches whatsoever, it's worth a lot more than if there's like a lot of scratches everywhere. So overall, not a terrible Emerald Bayo. He also has a Navaja Black Pearl. And anyways, let's move on to the next page. He has a Talon Fade called Pinky Winky. What? Okay, there we go. That's a good fade. Okay, so I don't know too much about Talon fades, but I believe this is close to 100%. It's probably like between 90 and 100%, but overall, pretty freaking awesome for a Talon fade. And then on this page, he also has 4 Howls. All of them are field tested. And he has some more Dragon Lores, some more Princes. He has a AK Wild Lotus, another M41S Knight, but this one has a crown foil on it. Multiple Kara Dopplers. Here's a Bayo Marvel Fade. Plus he has some Kara Dopplers, M9 Dopplers, M9 Fades, and a minimal wear Medusa with a Kenny S Gold. And of course, yes, the Kenny S Gold is on the scope, which is the best condition, or it's the best place to put a Kenny S sticker. Let's go, dude. Yeah, and overall, this page is just ridiculous. Moving on, we're on page number 9, and it gets even crazier, ladies and gentlemen. He has an Ursus Crimson Web Factory New. He has another Talon Fade. He has an M9 Lore Minwear, plus another Butterfly Tiger Tooth, another Dragon Lore. Here's another Op the Prince, because he just doesn't have enough princes. And he has a couple Black Pearls. You can't forget about his Stiletto Ruby as well, too. We're going to check it out as well. And it's a 0.01 float, and it's very, very clean. So overall, pretty honestly, if you pair these with some Crimson Web gloves or some like Crimson Weaves or any kind of red pair of gloves, these would look so sick. He also has a pair of Crimson Kimono minimal wears, of course, because, you know, I feel like these two skins right here would go perfectly together. He has a StatTrak Butterfly Vanilla plus a regular one non-StatTrak. He has another Op Gun Gear, field tested this time, another Fact New Op the Prince. He has so many more Dopplers, including like Black Pearls and stuff. And of course, he has the infamous Butterfly Sapphire. And this one has a 0.03 float. So yeah, there's a couple little scratches here and there, but overall, I think it's pretty clean for the float. Like if I owned one of these, dude, oh, I would be proud. I would just flex it every single day, dude. And let's check out the Black Pearls real quick. He has a Talon Black Pearl as well as a Stiletto Black Pearl. So this is the Stiletto 0.03 float. Overall, pretty dang clean. And this is the Talon, 0.068 float, so not the best float in the world. And as you can see, it has a lot of scratches on it, so not the best black pearl in the world, but I mean, it's not terrible either. Like, it could be worse, right? All right, moving on to page number 10. Oh my god, it just gets even crazier. Butterfly marble fade, more Dopplers, more gamma Dopplers, like another Navaja, like he has a Navaja ruby, another Minware off the prints. Here's a StatTrak Kara fade fact new. Is this a 9010? All right, so 0.069 float, so not a great float and not the best pattern either. So not a great Kara fade. He has another butterfly marble fade for some reason. He has a StatTrak butterfly slaughter, multiple more Dopplers and gamma Dopplers. He has a bayonet sapphire as well, and this is how it looks. 0.02 float, and yeah, actually pretty clean. He has another Minware M9 Bayo lore plus a Bowie sapphire too. Honestly, I'm a big fan of like the Bowie sapphires and rubies because they're way cheaper than like their competition, and I feel like they look almost as good. But with that being said though, he also has some spearmint gloves, another field tested op gun gear, plus a souvenir factory new M4A1S Knight signed by Kiev. Nice. Oh yeah, of course you can't forget about the two King Snake gloves right beside each other and the StatTrak factory new Kara lore, because potentially, okay, 0.064 float. Potentially, okay, so the corner is still not perfect, but I feel like this is definitely the best looking lore in his entire inventory. And I definitely want to try to pick up a factory new Kara lore at some point, just because they're so cool. I'm moving on to page number 11. He has even more stuff. Oh my god, dude. So many more Dopplers, so many. And then he has a couple pairs of Pandora's boxes, both field tested. He has a Navaja sapphire. And then he has his ruby collection, his absolutely ridiculous ruby collection. He has 3 bayonet rubies and then 2 karambits. Obviously, one of the bayos is StatTrak. I guess let's just quickly check out the karambits. Because with the karambits, the corner is one of the most important parts. And oh, that's a really bad corner. Ugh. What about the other one? And the other one does not have a better corner. Okay, so they're both pretty bad. His karambit rubies were not really up to par. But regardless, on page number 12, he has more stuff. He has another Bayo ruby, plus a survivalist Knife fade fac new, a M9 Bayo black pearl, plus a Minware dragon lore. Oh, here's another Minware op gun gear. He has another sapphire bayonet with a pair of cobalt skull hand wraps minimal wears and an M9 lore minimal wear. And he also has an M9 lore. Plus, you can't forget about his factory. It's not factory new. It's a minimal wear Kara Crimson Web. Dude, there's so many skins in his inventory. It's ridiculous. And then on page number 13, he has 2 pairs of spearmint gloves. He has a Negev Molnir plus a field tested Wild Lotus and a Butterfly Vanilla. Moving on. Ooh, there we go. I feel like we've gotten past like a majority of his like high tier skins, and now we're on kind of like the cheaper skins. But he has another pair of spearmint gloves. He has a pair of POW gloves. He has another Kara Doppler, another Butterfly Vanilla. And then on page number 15, here we go. We're almost done, boys. We are almost done. This is the last page that actually has skins on it. He has a StatTrak field tested Howl, a well-worn pair of Pandora's box gloves, a Black Pearl Ursus Doppler, plus another factory new Falchion Ultraviolet because one wasn't enough of a flex, so we had to get 2. And then on the last page, he just has some random coins and medals. So overall, guys, this guy has quite the insane inventory. Also, his Steam ID is Knife Collector. So basically, he has an insane ruby, sapphire. I guess he has some emeralds too. He has black pearls. Just overall, he has a pretty ridiculous collection of skins. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, this guy has 135 Knifes, and all of them are pretty high tier. Like, he doesn't have any crappy knives. All of them are just absolutely ridiculous. So guys, today we checked out Megalodon's inventory, and overall, let's get on to the inventory review. So I don't think I could give him any other score other than a solid 10 out of 10. Just because he's #1 on SteamAnalyst. That has to mean something, right? But anyways, let me know if you guys want more videos like this where I check out super high tier inventories and check out all their skins and give them a review. If you guys did end up enjoying the video, drop a like, leave a comment down below letting me know your favorite skin in his inventory, and just overall, I guess in the comments down below, just, leave some feedback. What would make the videos more entertaining for you guys? Just let me know in the comments down below. And guys, make sure to subscribe with the bell icon rung to join the notification squad. We're getting very close to 75,000 subs, which means we're getting close to the Karambit lore giveaway. Oh, and also at 100,000 subs, we're going to be doing something huge. We're going to do a 24-hour charity stream to raise money for a charity. It's going to be dope. So just help us hit 100K subs so we can do a crazy event like that. And just overall, thank you guys for all the support. Also, guys, make sure to follow me on Twitch and join the Discord server if you haven't already, and check out all my social media. All the links are in the description down below. And just overall, guys, thank you so much for watching. It's Turbo, and I'm out. Peace.